Good morning. Boy, isn't sleep a wonderful cure? I had a really good night's sleep on the floor here in this Hilton Park motorway service station by Walsall, north of Birmingham. Tuesday the 3rd of March, 2009. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing that was made has been made. In him was life, and that life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not understood it. Amen. It's so true. They say that philosophers envy those who suffer. Well, indeed. They say also that if we suffer in life, we're bearing Christ's suffering too. And I've hurt so much when I feel you rejected, my Lord, and when I'm rejected. I'm a sensitive little soul, tough, but I'm ever so sensitive. I've just suddenly understood that a bit more clearly. Because if people reject your word, they're rejecting you. And then what's the meaning of life? The meaning of life is to love God through Christ. If that's the meaning of life and people are rejecting you, then it sort of makes a nonsense of the whole business. The usual nonsense music is not quite as loud here, which I'm glad to say. But well, so what am I? Evangelize England, be a missionary in England, be a pilgrim in England, or just a Christian, simply. I'm not quite sure which, really. Boy, but does she need it, and will they listen? I thought young chap Fishman gave me a lift yesterday up from the other one. I nearly didn't get off. I was there from 6:30 till about 3, I think. All these business bunnies in their suits and ties take one look at me and say, ugh, in their big flash cars. It's so obvious. They're the losers. Their loss is my gain. He said, thank you. We had a nice chat. Thank you for your company. Told me about his family a bit, and the son, they're having a child imminently, and the previous one was stillbirth or something, so they're obviously much more anxious and so on. And I mostly listened, actually, in the end. Said he never worries about it, he never had any money. His mother used to put him out regularly. He gambled away all his wages because he has to pay rent. She said, right, you're on the street then if you can't pay me. 8 children in the family. Amazing, isn't it? I had wonderful parents. My parents, mother would never even consider. She would have thought if I were there, her beautiful son at the door, then, she was always welcoming. Well, I'm lucky, I'm blessed. Have good parents. Have had good parents. Very good parents. Very, very happily married for 39 years. Anyway, there we are, and Granny. And my great-grandmother, too, had a back like this. Scottish. Well, here we are. That sleep is wonderful. Floors, it's a wooden floor, but I had my little sleeping bag. I'm indoors here, and it's raining outside, so I wasn't cold. And it is just like an absolute tonic. Pure nectar. And it's free. It's free, that's the best bit. Free accommodation. I love you, my Lord, with all my heart, and all my soul, and all my mind, and all my strength.